This is a long overdue video that I've been wanting to make basically since I left. So since I left traveling, but I kept on putting it off. And some things have changed because some things I threw out along the way and I replaced with new items. Obviously, when you're traveling, you use the same things every single day. You're washing it, you're wearing it out a lot, so it's likely to get a lot of holes if you're an active traveler who likes hiking and swimming, and you just get a lot of shit on you. For example, this shirt I used to like sleep in when I was in Australia. It was perfectly fine, and now I just use it as like a rag. It's got like the biggest holes in it. I'm actually going to put it on to show you because it's really fucking funny. Everyone laughs at me. I've literally hold on. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. So we got a nice big hole over the armpit, nice and airy, you know, get that sweat out of you. A bit more over here. And as you can tell, like it is very worn out, but that's how I really enjoyed wearing my clothes. You can even see here I've tied it up with some of the material. There's a big hole here, like opening up my stomach, and I was like, that's not cute. So yeah, this is how I like to use my clothes until you can no longer classify them as clothes because there's so many holes and shit. So that's how I like to live. I don't like to contribute to consumerism and materialistic items. I like buying things that I know that I'm going to use, I know that I'm going to make the most of. So I packed smart when I was packing for Asia. I started from Melbourne, then I went to Sydney for a week, and then I went to Bali, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Laos and Thailand. So I was packing for Asia. That was my, you know, mentality. First thing you need to do when you're packing is to check the climate of the country that you're going to in that month. So Asia is basically hot, humid, all year round. I was going in kind of like the rainy season or end of rainy season in most of the places, so it was more humid, it was a bit of rainfall, it was much more steamy and hot. So I knew that I didn't need a lot of long sleeves and jumpers to keep me warm, but I also did bring long sleeves, jumpers, leggings, because you're not always guaranteed for the areas that you're in to be hot. For example, when you are at an airport, there's air conditioning. When you're in shopping centers, there's air conditioning. It's very chilly, and if you've only got like a skimpy little singlet on and little shorts, you're gonna freeze your tits off. And also, like your feet, if you don't bring any socks, your feet are gonna be really cold, because when your feet are cold, it freezes like your whole body as well. So pack smart depending on what country you're going to. If you're going to Europe when it's winter, obviously you're going to need less bikinis and you're going to need more jumpers, coats, things to keep you warm. So yeah, basically I went with only a carry-on, and carry-on is most of the time only 7 kilos, but you wear your heaviest items before you check in. So like your jumpers and your coats, your leggings, your runners instead of like your sandals, and later on you can pack it all in. And all of this was probably around 10 kilos. I wore about 3 kilos of it on my body. Even like some of my heavy chargers I just like shoved in my pocket or like in my undies at the back. It was really funny. They didn't even check though the weight of my carry-on, so I was very lucky. I didn't really have to do all that. But let's get into it, because I'm really excited to share with you what I packed and why I packed it, and if I would pack it in the future, what would I change, etc. Let's get into it. Woo! So first off, the bag that I used. I had like backpacking bags at home, but I wanted some that were more secure and more comfortable for like long-term traveling. So I went to Kathmandu and I bought this bag because it has a lot of different like pockets and stuff. I really like that about it. Love the colour, that's what attracted me to it, honestly. Like I love to, you know, glow and know what my bag is, because a lot of backpacking bags are just black and they can get lost really easily amongst everyone else's. So basically, open it up like that. So it's like easy to get to, it's very like big on the sides. you have like a pocket here where I like to keep like my passport and things like that. Zip that up. At the top, if you want to have some like easy access things, this is where I put sometimes like my toiletries and stuff, just at the top compartment. And also, this is where I kept my laptop at the back, and it was really cool how it was at the back of the bag, because no one can really, you know, put their hand inside and grab it, because when it's on your back you can't actually open this part because this is where your back is. It's got a nice frame at the back. It kind of puts the weight off going to your shoulders, and it's more like spread out to your hips, so you can put that on your hips. I'm actually going to put it on and show you when I've put all the stuff inside. You can get a better look at it. But yeah, I like how it's got like the little pockets on the side here, and on the other side you can just like pop a few things here. I usually put my shoes on the side here, just slip it in and then I can chuck them on. I also bought this little day pack day bag, and it's just like a standard backpack, but it's really smart as well. It's called Pack Safe. That's the bag. And yeah, drink bottle holders on each side. I always bring reusable bottles with me wherever I go. It's got two compartments. A front compartment with, you can see like pockets here. You can put some shit in there, and it's also got a back pocket, and it's also got sneaky little pockets here and here. And the cool thing about this bag is no one can really just like, you know, secretly like zip it open, because you can actually lock it to the bag. I'll show you what I mean. So here we have the zippers. They come down, right? And then you have this like little clicker thing where you can open it up and then attach the zipper to the bag. That way no one can get inside it as quickly as they would like to. There you go. And see, if someone were to try to zip it open, they can't. It's kind of like, it's called Pack Safe, so it packs it nice and safely here. It's all attached. So that's what I really liked about it. It's a bit of a smart day pack. And I wore this bag like on my front, and I wore the blue one on my back, type of thing. So it's like a double whammy. Now let's get into what I brought. First off, let's start with electronics actually, because this is something that it depends on what you do for your job, what your lifestyle is like. If you're just going for a little holiday, obviously you don't need to bring like your laptop and things like that. I brought my laptop because that's how I worked on the road, and that's how I paid for my travels. So laptop for me is necessary. I just packed it in here, nice and secure. It's just like nice, slim, little, lightweight. Also with a laptop comes a laptop charger. I brought hard drive and portable charger. That's really good if you're going on like really long day trips and you don't really have anywhere to charge your phone when you need your phone. Obviously my phone, earphones, and these universal adapters. So I bought two, just because there can be a few different types of power points in different countries depending. And to keep your stuff safe and locked up, I like to bring some locks. So these two I use for like my bags, and I also use this one for my bag, and this one's like the number lock, and this one's with the keys. And I always took these keys around with me in my fanny pack, in my bum bag. So they're really essential if you want to like keep your shit safe. Always in hostels, when you're just traveling in airports or whatever, it's good to lock your stuff up, lock your bags up, and get a bag that allows you to do that. That's why I bought those. That's why I got those, because you can actually lock the two zippers together and it can't open. For fun, I brought my speaker. Some of you are probably like, what the fuck, bitch? But I love music, and especially, you know, good quality loud music, to just like get in the mood and like do some dancing and yoga and just like have fun. I think it's good like on the beach or something like that. Obviously it's not essential, but I think there's a few items that you can bring on your minimalistic packing that give you a bit of fun, give you a bit of life, aren't so strict. Like, you need a little bullshit in your life, you need some of this. So basically this is where I carried my money in. This is where I carry my like travel money in. I just got one of these. You can like unzip it like that, and it just keeps your converted monies and your currencies from different countries in there. And I just kept it in here, and I also kept a little bit of money in here and a little bit of money in here. Why I say that you should spread your money and not just put it in the one spot is if someone gets to your money and it's just in the one spot, they're gonna take all your freaking money. Like, you want to be smart with how you store your things. For example, I also put some money in my coat, in my jumper. I sewed it into the pocket, into the zipper, and that was just emergency. If I had something that someone stole, like all my wallets, I'm gonna have something that I can use, right? So this is a fanny pack. I wore this everywhere I went. I still wear it everywhere I go. It is the best thing. I even slept with it, honestly. And yeah, it's got 2 compartments. Let's show you. It's got 2 compartments, one here and one lower one. I kept my keys in the lower compartment, like keys and locks and stuff to hostels. And then when I was out and about, the top compartment, I just kept my phone, my earphones and things like that. You know, you feel? I kept my passport and all my personal things, and I always locked that in my bag, and I didn't bring it out and about with me. I made sure that the hostel, the hotel that I was at was safe. You can always suss out a bit of a vibe. That's all my money, passport, personal information, shit like that in here. And then obviously for like toiletries, I try to keep it as minimal as possible as well. This is my hairbrush, tampons, menstrual cups. I like to use an organic natural brand or organic pads made from cotton. This is like a bug repellent that I also used as like a deodorant. It was really good because it was just made from essential oils. Sunflower oil, lavender, cedarwood, rosemary, thyme and things like that. It smelled really nice. It was very like herbal. And yeah, I just used it for 2 different things. It worked both ways. And this is also an 18-in-1, all-in-one soap. I used it to wash my hair, my body, my clothes. Pretty much everything and anything. This shit, Dr. Bronner's, works the trick. And then I had little baggies with like earbuds, and this is like my piercings that I want to, you know, keep safe. Also bamboo toothbrush, toothpaste. I like to use an organic natural one without any fluoride. Also tea tree oil is a great natural disinfectant, antiseptic, and I use the earbuds and a bit of water if I got like a bite or like pimple or something like that. It's really great. You can use it to, even when you're washing your clothes, put a little bit in there, like disinfects everything. This is my lip balm. It's just vitamin E oil. You just put it on like that. And you can also use it for like your body. Hand sanitizer. Key when you're at airports, touching dirty doors, dirty shit, animals, things like that, and you want to wash your hands off. I don't know how to do this blogger beauty shit. So yeah, it's just like a Simply Clean lemon myrtle hand sanitizer. I don't know how to say it. Also I had Invisalign, so I wear a retainer at night, so I bought that. Band-aids, tissues, you never know when you need to wipe your ass in the middle of nature or something, or you can use a leaf. Everything is good. Moving on, sun protection. Yeah, this is what I wore for my head and my face. I wore this when I got cold. Basically, I'm full high up hiking in the mountains or something like that. When we did Mount Batua volcano hike, it got pretty chilly. So when I had this, it kind of like warms your face and hides your face a bit. So that's that. And also for sun protection, I had a sarong and like a long sleeved thin shirt that I wore when it was just getting too hot, too sunny, and I didn't want to get burnt. Alternatively, I use sunscreen now. I just use like a zinc, pure zinc. You know what I mean? Like it just protects your arms and shit. Did the same with the sarong. Sarongs are great. They're so universal. You can use them for anything. You can use them if you're getting cold and chilly. Like, you know, put it over your arms like that. if you go into temples, it's important to cover up your arms and cover up your knees, so you can use it as a skirt or whatever. And also you can use it as like a beach towel laid out. You can also use it as a towel to dry yourself. I didn't bring a towel, I just bought this sarong. Sarong, 100%, so universal. You can use it for anything, practically anything, mate. And then going on to like undies and stuff. 2 pairs of undies, because I don't really wear undies. 4 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of black ones and 1 pair of warm ones, because when you're at airports and things like that, your feet on the plane, they can get really chilly. So yeah, and basically I washed my stuff every single day because it dried so quick and you sweated so much. So when you wash your things, you put it out to dry, it's dry in a couple of hours. That's why you don't have to bring a lot, because you can just wash it regularly. It takes like a couple minutes and then you got fresh clothes. Now, most of my clothes come from singlets and bikinis and sports bras. So I bought probably around 4 sports bras and bikinis. I bought 3 lightweight singlets for like sport, you know, daily use, things like that. 1 t-shirt. By the end of it, my white t-shirt was like brown. It was fucked. And then I also bought, as you saw, that that pajama top that had all the holes in it. And I also bought a black long sleeve top just because you might need it. Like, I'd rather bring something to keep me warm than be shivering. Now, I had another yellow dress that I originally brought with me, but it got a bit like holes and shit. So I bought another one. It's yellow. I bought it from a Thai op shop. You know, you get it. I don't have to put everything on. You know what a dress looks like. But yeah, it's very gorgeous, very nice patterns and everything. I got only a couple of dollars. So yeah, a lot of people want to go traveling because Asia and Bali and stuff are really cheap to buy a lot of clothes and a lot of things. But I only bought it if I needed it, you know, or if I really liked it. I also brought my own sheet because something about having your own sheet when you sleep just makes you feel so clean. Some of the places, like even their pillows and the detergents, like they smell so strong. So even like having this like over the top of it just made me feel a bit like comfortable, like more comfy. And as well, you can use this for a lot of different things. And I just loved having this, honestly. It was like my favorite item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 pairs of shorts. So bike shorts, sporty shorts, and like material cargo type of shorts. And I bought a thin pair of like yoga-y comfortable pants that are really comfy when it's a little bit cooler. And I also bought 1 pair of leggings. Another tip I have is to bring your own container for food when you go, you want takeaway, or you just want to bring some food with you when you're going out exploring for the day. I always brought my own container. I actually bought a bigger one as well, a white one. And I also bought a spoon because when you go out you can just, you know, you don't have to use so much plastic. Also, I brought like a notepad, a book, because I like to write things down. Brought a pen with it as well. I like to write down like my thoughts and just any information that I just really need to kind of work out or something. Loved that. I also had a pair of runners that I had maybe for about 3 years, and I used them so much in Asia. I wore them out completely. There was holes in them. My toes were coming out. The front bit of the shoe was flapping up and down. Rocks would get stuck in it. So I chucked them out. And my current shoes that I bought when I was in Poland, actually after Asia, was a North Face pair. I also have these shoes. They're minimalistic shoes, really lightweight, really comfortable. This is the Zero brand and they're just black, very easy. You can just put them in the side of your bag. Really lightweight shoe. So that's the only 2 pairs of shoes that I brought. My runners and these lightweight shoes. So basically that's it. Now I'm just gonna pack it all into the bags and show you what it's kind of what it kind of looks like. And yeah, let's get into it. And then the rest I'm just gonna put in my black bag. This is the bag that I use if I want to put my personal belongings in when I'm at airports, when I'm traveling from place to place, just because it's on my front. So that's where I keep my passport, my laptop, my money, things like that, that I want easy access to. Usually, like, I put all this stuff in a bag, like a reusable bag, because you can also use a reusable bag when you're going shopping. So instead of using plastic bags, bring a reusable bag with you. It'll come in handy. I actually brought two. I just bring them everywhere I go. And for my toiletries, I just put them in this little bag. Just keeps everything together. Also forgot to mention that I bring a face towel with me as well, just because I like having my own thing to just wash my face. I just feel much cleaner. And yeah, this bag, it's good because it can just fit on the top. Fit on the top of this bag. Easy peasy, just like that. So, this is kind of what I'm working with. Bag on the back, clip it up. Also has a front clip. Like that. That's what it looks like. And then I keep this bag on the front, like that. Very comfy. Like I could go for a run now. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have a setup that is comfortable and you can walk around in for hours, because that's what you do when you're traveling, when you're backpacking around the place. You do a lot of walking, so make sure it's not too heavy. I've seen people and they're carrying backpacks like 3 times the size of them. You can't even see them when they're walking. You can't even see their head, just covering like their whole body. And that's so painful. I look at it and my back starts to like ache. You know, you need to do something that's lightweight and minimal, that's going to still give you all the things that you need, your essentials, but you don't overpack. A lot of people overpack. They plan ahead too much. Like, you're not going to a secluded desert. There's going to be shops where you can top up on things if you run out. You don't need to bring 5 times the amount of what you need just because you might use it. Really hope that you got something out of this. Coming up, I'm gonna put out a video about my monthly costs that I spent in Bali, in Laos, in Malaysia, in Thailand, because overall I only spent about $3,000 for 4 months of travel in Asia. So that's pretty budget travel if you ask me. You could not do that in Australia, you could not do that in Europe, no way. So Asia's a really good destination if you want to do some backpacking. There's a lot of backpackers out there, so it's very common. You're gonna have a great time, meet some awesome people, so it's a great experience. Anyway, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Woo!